Alright students, let's go ahead and now start the revision of the chapter appeals and revision. Everyone over here, let's take a quick linking. We started learning with assessments. I hope you guys remember in assessment, officer went ahead and did scrutiny of return. When the officer does scrutiny of return, officer went ahead and told you about a discrepancy. You accept the discrepancy, make the payment of the tax, chapter closed. If you don't accept the discrepancy, you give an explanation. He likes the explanation, chapter closed. He doesn't like the explanation, officer will go ahead and tell you, sir, I will go ahead and do audit. He will get angry and he will do audit, special audit. He will do inspection, search and seizure. He will gather documents. He will go ahead and collect documents against you, evidences against you will gather, and using those evidences, he will go ahead and give you a show cause notice and then a demand order. Once the demand order comes, make the payment within 3 months, or after 3 months, greater than 3 months, department starts recovery, or within 3 months, you can go for a appeal. And here comes the linking of the chapter appeal. Listen to me very carefully. How does appeal happen? First of all, there will be an adjudicating authority who will pass an adjudication order. Against an adjudication order, first appeal goes to the appellate authority, then to the appellate tribunal, then to the high court, and then to the Supreme Court. Everyone over here. Now, adjudicating authority in GST has been defined. Adjudicating authority in GST has been defined. It goes ahead and says over here, section number 2, clause 4, that any authority appointed or authorized to pass an order or decision under this act, means any authority which is appointed under the GST Act to pass a order or to give a decision is an adjudicating authority other than NAARC. Always remember, NAARC is not an adjudicating authority. N means National Anti-Profiteering Authority. AA means Authority for Advance Ruling or Appellate Authority for Advance Ruling. A means Appellate Authority or Appellate Tribunal. Sir, R means Revisionary Authority and C means CBIC. Their orders are not adjudication order. Always remember that. So, what do you mean by an adjudicating authority? Adjudicating authority means any authority appointed or authorized to pass an order under this order or decision under GST, whichever authority is giving, that is an adjudicating authority, but not an NAARC. Are we clear, everyone? Remember one thing, any order which is passed by the adjudicating authority, you can go for an appeal. But section number 121 goes ahead and says what are the orders against which you can't go for an appeal. Against this order, you just have to sit. Sir, S means if there is an order sanctioning prosecution, you can't go for an appeal. Then sir, S means seizure or detention of books, documents or register ka order. I for installment facility rejection ka order under section number 80, or T for case transfer order from one officer to another. All these orders against you can't go for an appeal. Other than this, if there is any decision or an order which is passed by whom? The adjudicating authority, you can go for an appeal. So adjudicating authority means any authority passing an order or decision other than NARC, and their orders are known as adjudication orders. Adjudication orders are also known as order in original, and you can go for an appeal. Whoever is aggrieved will go for an appeal. Remember one thing, against an order, aggrieved can be taxpayer, basically taxpayer, or any person can be aggrieved, or department itself can be aggrieved by its adjudicating authority going ahead and passing an order. Whenever you are going for an appeal, if any person is going for an appeal or department is going for an appeal, always remember, if you are going for an appeal, you have to go within 3 months plus 1 month of from the date of communication of the order. Always remember, the day the order was communicated to you, from that day you have to go within 3 months plus 1 month. 1 month ka delay can be condoned by the appellate authority. Sir, you have to go in form APL 01, you have to file your appeal. Now, when the appeal is going, you have to give specified amount. Number 1, whatever tax you are admitting, along with the tax, interest, penalty you have to give. Right, everyone? So, sir, whatever is the admitted amount, supposingly they have gone ahead and passed an order, adjudicating authority went ahead and passed an order, CGST amount was 1000 crore and SGST amount was 1000 crore. You went ahead and told, out of the 1000 crore, I admit that I should be paying 300 crore and 300 crore. Then, Baba, this 300 crore CGST and 300 crore SGST, you have to pay along with interest, penalty, whatever fine is applicable. Sir, whatever you are not going ahead and admitting, of that you have to pay pre-deposit. Pre-deposit is always paid, which is 10% of the tax in dispute. Always remember 10% means how much? 70 crore CGST, 70 crore SGST, but maximum is how much? 25 crore under CGST and 25 crore under SGST. Everyone over here, tax in dispute. What is the tax in dispute? This is the tax in dispute. Of that you have to go ahead and pay 10% under CGST, 10% under SGST, which is maximum how much? Maximum will be 25 crore. Sir, once I go ahead and pay the pre-deposit amount which is over here, what will happen? The remaining amount will be stayed. They will not recover the remaining amount till the order comes. Till the appellate authority ka order has come. Right everyone? Now, balance amount shall be deemed to be stayed. Sir, always remember one thing, pre-deposit amount which is paid, pre-deposit amount when they are refunding to you, they will be giving you interest under section number 115 at the rate of 6% from the date of payment till the date of refund. Right everyone? Now here there is an amendment. Now supposingly one adjudicating authority went ahead and passed an order under section number 129. Basically when your goods were being detained, your truck was being detained, detention and seizure ke time pe they went ahead and told you to pay a penalty. That penalty ke liye they gave you a penalty ka order. Now that penalty order which was given at the time of detention and seizure, that amount, if you want to go for an appeal, that penalty order which is given under section number 129 of your offences and penalties chapter, that 129 ka penalty order ke liye if you want to go for an appeal, then minimum pre-deposit they are going ahead and telling over here, pre-deposit is 25% of the penalty. This is one amendment which has been done. Normally whenever you are going for an order ke against appeal, you have to give 10% at pre-deposit. Maximum is how much? 25 crore. CGST 25 under SGST, IGST it will be 50 crore. Can I go ahead everyone? But remember one thing, if you are going for an appeal against an order which was passed under section number 129, then you just have to pay 25% of the penalty and your appeal will go to the appellate authority under section number 107. Sir, sometime what happened when the adjudicating authority passes an adjudication order, department itself is aggrieved by its officer. Then in that scenario, department will go for an appeal. It is also known as a review application or a departmental appeal. Who can go for the departmental appeal? Commissioner on his own motion, or when the commissioner has received one request from the SGST or UTGST commissioner, then commissioner will go ahead and tell, get me the records in which the proper officer had gone ahead and passed this order. Get me the records. He will examine the records of any proceeding in which the adjudicating authority, basically the proper officer, had passed the order, and now commissioner will satisfy himself about the legality and propriety of the decision or the order. And if he finds any discrepancy or if he finds any fault, then he will go ahead and direct his subordinate to apply to the appellate authority. And for the department, the time limit is 6 months plus 1 month delay can be condoned, and they will go ahead and apply in GST APL 03, and the appeal goes to the appellate authority. Always remember one thing, if adjudicating authority was superintendent as assistant commissioner or deputy commissioner, appeal will lie with the joint commissioner appeal. If adjudicating authority, basically the original order was passed by whom? Joint commissioner or additional commissioner, appeal will lie with the commissioner appeal. Now once the appeal has gone to the appellate authority will go ahead and give opportunity of being heard to both the parties. Right everyone, you and the department, they will go ahead and give maximum adjournment how many times? 3 times. Sir, they will go ahead and allow you additional grounds also. They will permit additional grounds also, and fees is nil. After going ahead and giving opportunity of being heard and listening to you, now they will go ahead and pass an order, and either they will confirm, modify or annul the decision or the order which was given by the adjudicating authority, and within 1 year from the date of filing of appeal, they will go ahead and pass their order, and that is recommended time limit, not a compulsory time limit. Sir, can the appellate authority send the case back to the original adjudicating authority? Always remember, they can't. Appellate authority can't send the case back to the original adjudicating authority. No power to remand the case back to the adjudicating authority. An order is always binding, but it is subject to further appeal. Right, sir? Now, if sir, department did not go for a departmental appeal within 6 months, then revisionary authority on its own motion or on a request received from the SGST or UTGST commissioner can go ahead and revise the order. Baba, always remember one thing, if department doesn't go for an appeal, if you don't go for an appeal, then there is no further anything can be done if you don't go for an appeal within 3 months plus 1 month. But if department did not go for an appeal within 3 months plus 1 month, but the order is erroneous, then they can, then if appeal is not filed by the department within 6 months, then revisionary authority comes under section number 108, and revisionary authority goes ahead and says subordinate ka, junior ka order, senior will go ahead and revise. Sir, junior, yes baba, if the superintendent, assistant commissioner or deputy commissioner had passed the order, senior is the additional commissioner or joint commissioner, they will go ahead and revise. They will be the revisionary authority. If junior is joint commissioner or additional commissioner, principal commissioner or commissioner will become what? The senior, and they will go ahead and revise the order. They will be the revisionary authority. What will the revisionary authority do? Revisionary authority on their own, means the senior on his own, or might be he has received some intelligent information, might be he has received some information, or might be a request has been received by him from the GST or UT-GST commissioner. In that scenario, the senior, basically whoever is the revisionary authority, they will go ahead and call for records, and now they will start examining the record. And when they are going ahead and examining the records of a proceeding, if on examination revisionary authority found that the order is erroneous, prejudicial to revenue interest, means it is against the revenue interest, or it is illegal, improper, material facts were not considered, or it was being ignored by the proper officer, in that scenario, or might be as a consequence of observation of the C&AG, audit observation, audit opinion given by the C&AG, now revisionary authority has to revise the order. So first they will go ahead and stay all the operations relating to that order, operations to be stayed by the revisionary authority, and after giving opportunity of being heard, they will go ahead and pass an, after making inquiry, they will pass a revisional order. In summary, and Baba, always remember, whenever order is passed, summary will be uploaded in GST APL 04. When he is passing the order, he will pass that order which he thinks just and proper. Either he will modify or enhance, or he will go ahead and annul the original order which was being passed. Right, everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. I went ahead and told, first of all, adjudicating authority is there. Any authority who is going ahead and passing an order other than NAARC is an adjudicating authority. Adjudicating authority will pass an order which is order in original. Against this order, taxpayer can go. Against this order, department can go. Taxpayer has to go within 3 months. Taxpayer has to go within 3 months plus 1 month. Department will go within 6 months plus 1 month. Right, everyone? Taxpayer is going, then he will go in APL 01. Department will go in APL 03. Taxpayer will have to give pre-deposit. Pre-deposit is how much? First of all, remember, admitted amount you have to pay completely along with interest penalty. But tax in dispute, remember, tax in dispute 10% has to be paid as pre-deposit, maximum 25 crore. Amendment over here, penalty order under section number 129, 25% of the penalty is the pre-deposit. 25% of the penalty. Okay, sir. If department is going, pre-deposit is not there, and department will go in APL 03. Now the appeal will go to whom? Appellate authority. They will give opportunity of being heard, and they will go ahead and pass an order. Sir, if department could not go for a departmental appeal, then against the order, revisionary authority will go ahead and revise the order. Right, everyone? Revisionary authority will call recordings, and they will go ahead and see what are the proceedings that have been done, and if they see that there was some discrepancy, etc., they will first go ahead and stay all the operation, and then they will go ahead and pass an order which is a revisional order. I hope everyone is clear. Now listen to me very carefully. If these orders are being passed, whoever is aggrieved will now, if department is aggrieved, department, or taxpayer is aggrieved, taxpayer can now go to whom? Appellate tribunal, and the appeal goes to the appellate tribunal. Everyone, in the next chart, the order is passed by the appellate authority or order passed by the revisionary authority. Whoever is the aggrieved party, any person or department, aggrieved party, any person or department, against the order, they will go for an appeal to whom? Appellate tribunal. Right, everyone? When you are going for an appeal, department will go. When you are going, taxpayer is going, he will go in GST APL 05 will be the GST APL 05 he will use. If department is going, department will use APL 07. Right, everyone? Any person, when he is going, he has to go ahead and file within 3 months, plus 3 months ka delay will be condoned by the appellate tribunal. Department has to go within 6 months. Sir, how much is the fees for going for an appeal with the appellate authority? 1000 rupees for every 1 lakh involved, but maximum is 25,000. Sir, do you have to give any pre-deposit? Always remember one thing. Earlier there was 10% pre-deposit of tax in dispute. Now additionally 20% of the tax in dispute has to be given as pre-deposit. Maximum is 50 crore under CGST. Total pre-deposit, it is how much, everyone? 30%. Earlier 20%. Now Earlier 10%, now 20%, total is 30%. Remember one thing, whenever pre-deposit will be refunded, you will be given interest under section number 115. Section number 115 says from the date of payment till the date of refund, you will be given 6% interest. Right, everyone? Now, appellate tribunal, always remember at their discretion, if the appeal involves an amount of less than equal to 50,000, they can tell you get lost. They can go ahead and reject the appeal. Everyone, always remember one thing. If you have gone ahead and filed an appeal, department will be given an option to go ahead and file memorandum of cross objection. They have to file memorandum of cross objection in APL 06 within 45 days plus 45 days ka delay can be condoned, and there is no memorandum of cross objection ke liye any fees. Sir, if department goes for an appeal, I will go ahead and file memorandum of cross objection. Again, same time, 45 days plus 45 days ka delay can be condoned by the appellate tribunal. Right, everyone? Once your appeal goes to the appellate tribunal, remember one thing, appellate tribunal is to be constituted, and it will be constituted in what? Two-tier appellate tribunal will be there. If your case involves place of supply related issue, then you have to go to the central level appellate tribunal. Central level appellate tribunal mein we have the national bench, we have the regional bench. Or if your case does not involve place of supply related determination, then you have to go to the state level. State level you have the state bench, or the state benches are further divided into area wise benches. Always remember one thing, appellate tribunal mein appellate tribunal, whether it is national bench further divided into regional bench, or it is the state bench which is further divided into area bench, you always have 3 members. One member is the judicial member, a judge, who will be basically the president of the bench. He is the judge. The other 2 members are technical member who has basically GST ka knowledge. One from the center, one from the state. So every bench will have one judicial member who is basically the president. Other 2 are the technical member. One judicial member, 2 technical member, one judicial member, 2 technical member. Always remember, judicial member is always the president. Are we clear, everyone? Always remember, whenever your case goes either to the national bench or regional bench or state bench or area bench, how many members are going to hear? 3 members are going to hear your case always, and they will pass the order. But supposingly one person did not come, he got corona. Now what will happen, everyone? They are going in and telling, note, in the absence of any member in any bench, any appeal with president approval can be heard by a bench of 2 members. So if 3 members and 1 member has not come, 2 members also can hear the case, but with president approval. Sir, out of 3 members, 2 did not come, only 1 member is there. Proviso goes ahead and says any appeal involving amount up to 5 lakh and not involving substantial question of law with the president approval can be heard by single member, basically one bench of single member also. Generally 3 people will hear. 2 people can hear with president approval. 1 person can hear only if the amount involved is 5 lakh and there is no substantial question of law and president has given approval. Now what will happen? They will go ahead and pass an order. Who will pass the order? Appellate tribunal will pass the order. Within 1 year they have to go ahead and pass the order. As far as possible, they should pass the order within 1 year. It's a recommended time limit. Whenever they will pass an order, either they will confirm the original amount, or might be they will go ahead and not the original amount. They will confirm what was told by the appellate authority or the revisionary authority, or they will modify, or they will cancel the order. Right, everyone? Confirm, modify, or they will annul the order which was given, and they will send a copy to whom? Appellate authority, revisionary authority, original adjudicating authority, appellant, jurisdictional commissioner, commissioner of state tax or union territory tax. Everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. If your adjudicating authority has passed an order in original, where can you go? Taxpayer can go or the department can go. First of all, you will go to the appellate authority. Otherwise, against this, revisionary authority can also go ahead and pass a revisional order. Right, everyone? Against this order, you have to go to the appellate tribunal. Appellate tribunal, central level, state level. Central level where you have national bench or the regional bench. State level where you have the state bench and the area bench. Always remember one thing, if these people have passed an order, you directly have to go to the Supreme Court. If these people pass an order, first you go to High Court and then you go to the Supreme Court. Everyone over here. Now, when the order is passed by the state bench or area bench, you have to go where? You have to appeal to the High Court. Always remember, when you are going to the High Court will admit a case only if the case involves substantial question of law. Substantial question of law is involved. Appeal has to be filed within 180 days plus further extension. No time limit. Delay can be condoned by the High Court. Any number of whatever is the delay, it can be condoned if the High Court wants. Sir, you have to go for an appeal in APL 08. Sir, it will be heard by at least how many judges? two judges who are there admit only after full payment. They will admit the case only after full payment. Appellate tribunal, you had paid total amount how much? First 10, then 20, 30% done. When you are going to the High Court or the Supreme Court, always remember one thing, they will admit your case only after full payment is done. But remember one thing, if High Court order comes in your favor, then you will get a refund also. But here, refund is given as per section number 56. Basically, what will happen? Once High Court ka order has come, you have to apply for the refund. Once the application is given, 60 days they will give the refund. If they don't give you the refund within 60 days, then they will give you interest at the rate of 6%. Right, everyone? Now you went to the High Court ka order came, you are still aggrieved, then you can go for the Supreme Court. But remember one thing, Supreme Court will admit your appeal only if High Court certifies that your case is fit enough to go to the Supreme Court. Right, everyone? Time limit to go to the Supreme Court is as per Code of Civil Procedures which are there. He will admit, Supreme Court will admit the case only if it is a fit one, certified by whom? High Court. High Court certifies that the case is fit to go to the Supreme Court. Admit only after full payment. So supposingly your order was passed by the national bench or regional bench and you are going to the Supreme Court directly, because you don't have to go to the High Court, because if you go to the High Court you would have already paid the full amount. But if you are going directly after the order of national bench or regional bench to the Supreme Court, then you have to go ahead and make the full payment. Always remember one thing, whenever after High Court or Supreme Court gives the order and you are given the refund, then refund will be given only after you make an application. 60 days may refund is given, no interest. After that, interest is given at the rate of 6% under section number 56. Remember one thing, whenever order will be passed by High Court or Supreme Court, whatever is the decision, that decision ka summary will be uploaded in APL 04 by your jurisdictional commissioner. He shall issue a statement in APL 04 indicating the final amount of demand confirmed by the High Court or Supreme Court. Everyone listen to me very carefully. I went in and told you about adjudicating authority. Adjudicating authority means an authority who is going ahead and passing an order or decision. Adjudication order. Against this adjudication order, taxpayer will go or department will go. First of all, they will go to the appellate authority. They will go ahead and pass the order. If department could not go within 6 months, then revisionary authority will go ahead and pass a revisional order. Always remember, against this you can go to the appellate tribunal. Appellate tribunal central level, appellate tribunal state level. Central level appellate tribunal ke against you can go directly to the Supreme Court. Here you have to go to High Court and then you have to go to the Supreme Court. Right, everyone? Everyone listen to me very carefully now. If you see over here, small points are there which are there on the top. We'll go from the top. Everyone over here, right side, can you go ahead and see, sir, who can be your authorized representative? Basically, who can represent you? Always remember one thing, people who are eligible as your authorized representative can be your relative, regular employee, practicing advocate, practicing CA, CS, CMA, GST practitioner, or he can be a retired tax officer of the commercial tax department where he was a gazetted B officer for more than 2 years. For 2 years, right, everyone? Authorized representative, who are the people who are ineligible? Sir, if you are dismissed from what? Government service, if you are convicted of an offence under the GST law or earlier law, you are guilty of misconduct or you are adjudged as insolvent, then also, Baba, remember, you are ineligible for being an authorized representative. Take it, sir, point is clear. Remember one thing, whenever revisionary authority, what are the cases when revisionary authority can't touch your case? Remember always, revisionary authority shall not revise an order if, sir, appeal already filed before appellate authority, appellate tribunal, High Court or Supreme Court, then revisionary authority, once you have gone to the appeal route, revisionary authority will not go ahead and revise your order. They will not touch your order. But supposingly, after the appeal ka order has come, it has been seen that, sir, you went to the appellate authority or appellate tribunal, High Court, Supreme Court, order has come and the revisionary authority is saying one point was not touched by them. Then that point ke liye revision can be done by the revisionary authority within how much time? 3 years from the original order, or 1 year has to be seen from the date of order in appeal, whichever is later. Are we clear, everyone? They are telling any point not raised or decided in an appeal can be revised before the expiry of 1 year from the order in appeal or before the expiry of 3 years from the order in original, whichever is later. Revisionary authority shall not revise an order if period of 6 months has not expired, because that time you should go for a departmental appeal to the appellate authority. So if period of 6 months has not expired or 3 years have expired then also they can't go ahead and touch an order. Baba, once 3 years has expired, revisionary authority can't also do anything. Then, sir, if revisionary authority had picked up an order for revision, but they did not revise, then Baba, you can't pick it up again. You can't pick it up again. It wasn't revised, but still you can't pick it up again. Sir, you passed a revisional order. Revisionary authority passed a revisional order. Again revision, not possible. No revision can be done again. Always remember one thing, whenever you are seeing this period of 3 years, revisionary authority cannot revise after 3 years, right? So this 3 years ka time limit always will exclude any wait time which was spent by the revisionary authority, or any stay period which was there will be always excluded. Any wait time, time spent by the revisionary authority when it was waiting. For any similar case, may any decision to be given by appellate authority, appellate tribunal, high court, revisionary authority was waiting, that wait time shall be excluded, and period of stay by the court shall always be excluded when you are going ahead and calculating this limitation period of 3 years. Sir, can appellate tribunal admit additional evidences? Can appellate tribunal go ahead and admit additional evidences? Circumstances when additional evidence allowed by the appellate tribunal. Always remember one thing, whatever evidences you had given to the adjudicating authority, or whatever evidences you had given to the appellate authority, only those evidences can be produced before the appellate tribunal. But still, appellate tribunal can go ahead and admit additional evidences if you go ahead and show him that you are poor. Sir, number one, I was prevented. Sir, when adjudicating authority or appellate authority refused to admit an evidence ought to have been admitted. Sir, they should have admitted, but they refused. R for refused. Appellate authority or adjudicating authority, sir, they refused. They refused, sir, appellate tribunal, you please accept my additional evidence. Right, everyone? Otherwise, you can't give any additional evidence. Then, sir, when appellant was prevented by sufficient cause from producing the evidence which was called upon by the AA square. What do you mean by AA square? Adjudicating authority or appellate authority. Sir, I was prevented. I could not come. This was the problem. That was the problem. Okay, everyone? Or when appellate was prevented by sufficient cause from producing evidence which is relevant to the ground of appeal. This is the third case. Number one, you were prevented by sufficient cause. Secondly, you were prevented from producing those evidence which were relevant to your ground of appeal. The next one over here is, so prevented. Are we clear? The last one over here is opportunity. O means opportunity, where adjudicating authority or appellate authority had made the order without giving you an opportunity to adduce evidence relevant to the ground of appeal. Sir, whatever the evidence were relating to the ground of appeal, they did not give me an opportunity only to produce the evidence. Sir, please allow me. Then appellate tribunal will go ahead and allow you. Always remember three things. Once you can go ahead and prove to the appellate tribunal that, sir, I was prevented because of sufficient cause, or the evidence I was, sir, where the appellant was prevented by sufficient cause from producing the evidence called upon, either it was called upon or it was relevant to the ground of appeal, I could not give, I was prevented by sufficient cause. Secondly, you are going in and telling, sir, they did not give me an opportunity only, or you are going in and telling, sir, I gave the evidence, they refused to admit. In that scenario, appellate tribunal can go ahead and admit your additional evidences. Sir, what are the powers of the appellate tribunal? They can go ahead and summon and enforce the attendance of any person and examining him on oath. They can require the discovery and production of document. They can tell you, hey, get your books of account. They can receive evidences on affidavit. They can issue commission orders for going ahead and doing what? Examination of witness or document. They can also dismiss a representation for default. You have not come. They can dismiss your appeal. Or they can go ahead and decide it ex parte also. You did not come, so what? We will decide it. Right, everyone? Sir, appellate tribunal went ahead and passed an order, but there was some apparent mistake on the face. Yes, Baba, remember one thing. Appellate tribunal may amend an order to rectify any mistake apparent within the period of 3 months from the date of order. But one thing you have to always remember, whenever rectification of an order is done and it is leading to output tax liability going up or refund coming down or ITC coming down, you have to give opportunity of being heard to the taxpayer, basically the appellant who was there. Can I go ahead, everyone? Remember one thing, you should go for an appeal within how much time? 3 months. Department should go within 6 months. Now, sir, appellate tribunal is not there only. How to go within 3 months or 6 months? They went ahead and told, sir, you can go for an appeal. Removal of difficulties orders came that, sir, time limit to file an appeal before the appellate tribunal is 3 months or 6 months. This 3 months or 6 months you can see from the date of communication of the order by the appellate authority or date of constitution of the appellate tribunal when the president enters the office. Basically, the day the president sits in the seat of the appellate tribunal, within 6 months or 3 months you can go. Adjudicating authority passed an order, from that within 3 months or 6 months, or the day president sits in the office, president of the appellate tribunal, basically the judicial member, from that day you can go within 3 months or 6 months. Right, everyone? Now here there is a small point, section number 120. Section number 120, appeal not to be filed in certain cases. Everyone listen to me very carefully. The CBIC goes ahead and fixes a limit to regulate the appeals to be filed by CGST officer. Otherwise, for every small amount, CGST officers will keep filing appeal. So the CBIC has gone ahead and issued a monetary limit. They have told below this monetary limit, please don't file an appeal. I know the case may some problem is there. You know there is an issue. But because the amount is small, you should not go ahead and file an appeal. Now what happened? The officer did not go ahead and file an appeal because the issue was there. But the amount involved was below the monetary limit fixed by the CBIC. Now what happened? Because in one case, the officer did not file an appeal. Now same case you did again. But the amount was very high. It was beyond the monetary limit and the officer went for an appeal. Now you can't go ahead and contend the officer. You can't go ahead and say, hey officer, in the last time I did the same issue. You did not go for an appeal. Now I am doing the same issue. Why are you going for an appeal? You can't go ahead and say that to the officer. Earlier he did not go because the monetary limit was less. Now he is going because might be the monetary limit is higher. Everyone, board on recommendation of council can issue order, direction, instruction fixing monetary limit for regulation of appeal against appeal or application by the CGST officer. Non-filing an appeal due to such limit shall not preclude an officer from filing appeal in similar or same question of law or same issue. Right, everyone? It will not preclude that next time also you can't file an appeal. No person shall contend that officer had consented. Sir, when you did not go ahead and file an appeal, you had consented with the issue saying what you are doing is correct. No person shall contend that officer had consented to the disputed issue by not filing an appeal or application. You can't say, sir, last time you did not file an appeal means you had given your consent. What I am doing is correct. No, last time he did not file an appeal because the monetary limit was less. Now he is filing an appeal because the monetary limit is higher, even though the issue is same. Right, everyone? Here we are done with your chapter of appeals and revision. Remember one thing, everyone. Amendment in this chapter is, if you are going for an appeal against the order under section number 129, basically detention and seizure, when your truck was being stopped and your goods were being detained and they had gone ahead and issued you an order, penalty order. Now for this penalty order, when you are going for an appeal, you should go ahead and pay at least 25% of the penalty. Remember, 25% of the penalty amount has to be paid as pre-deposit when you are going for an appeal with the appellate authority. That's all is the amendment over here. Sir, A graded chapter, because out of demand and recovery or appeals and revision, they will go ahead and ask a 4 to 6 marks question. In my opinion, what you should remember for your exam is, number 1, remember always pre-deposit amount. Remember, when you are going for an appeal to the appellate authority, the pre-deposit amount is 10% subject to a maximum of 25 crore. Right, everyone? When you are going to the appellate tribunal, it is 20% subject to a maximum of 50 crore. What I am telling is under CGST amount. When you are going to the High Court or Supreme Court, total amount has to be paid. Sir, amendment over here, remember 25% of the penalty amount in case order under section number 129. This is important. They can ask you write a note on departmental appeal. They can ask you write a note on revisionary authority. They can ask you what are the orders which can't be appealed against. You should also know who are the authorized representative. One small question can come. Right, everyone? Now, in the next one you have to remember, sir, revisionary authority shall not revise an order when. You should remember this. Then I can go ahead and tell you over here, Baba, remaining things are okay. Sir, these circumstances are okay. You can go ahead and remember this. Are we clear till here? Sir, this absence of any member. In absence of any member, what will happen? No, that's it, everyone. I think this much is more than enough for you guys to remember. Other than this also, I have taught everything. Please read them. A graded, I have told you that this one, this point which is there, pre-deposit which is there, pre-deposit over here, pre-deposit over here, departmental appeal, revisionary authority, non-appealable order. Against, other than this, one point also you should remember, pre-deposit whenever it is refunded, here pre-deposit or here pre-deposit whenever it is refunded, you are given interest at the rate of 6% under section number 115 from the date of payment till the date of refund. But whenever you are given a refund because of High Court or Supreme Court order, it is 6%. Once the order comes, You have to apply within 60 days. If they don't give you, then interest is given after the period of 60 days. Are we clear? Once the period of 60 days expires, then interest is given till the date of payment. Right, everyone? At the rate of 6% under section number 56. I will go ahead and close my revision on the chapter of appeals and revision over here. Congratulations. Done.